found that I could not find the exercise questions from 7.11 to 7.15. I looked for it, but there are total 10 exercises only, 7.1 till 7.10. Miss Nafis, which NCERT is being followed in your school?
Yes, sir.
It's Ganita Prakasna, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, do one thing. Can you kindly open the book? Please open the book. Mm.
Sir, till which page number?
No, I'm not asking about the page number. Open the exercise 7.11.
7 point?
11. 7.11. I also have opened the PDF in my phone, and I'm looking for exercise 7.11, but I am unable to find it over here. It's 7.8, and then we have got 7.9. So there aren't any such exercises in this. No. Okay, Nafis, tell me in which questions you are having doubt. Just tell me the question numbers.
In exercise.
Mhm. I got to know that you have some difficulty in some of the questions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me the questions. I tried to look for it online, but I'm unable to find it.
Where
Like,
is it, sir?
yeah,
Where is it?
no, I looked for the PDF. In the PDF, I looked for it, but I could not find the exercise 7.11. I'm looking at it once again. We have page 166, 168. Okay, hold on. Can you tell me the question number and the chapter name? Sorry, page number also. Tell me the page number.
Chapter fractions.
Okay, page number.
Page number 151.
151. Okay, let me open it. 151. Page 151. Just give me a minute. Like recently, the NCERT has changed its publication, change the book. I mean to say. Okay, do one thing now. Will it be possible for you to right now send it to the team?
Yes.
Just send it to the team. I could not find it.
Sir, should I send it now?
Yeah, right now send it to them.
Sir, can I do 7.1 exercise? My father has done everything.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Hi. Waalaikum salam.
Ji.
Sir, I have already taught him all the entire chapter.
Okay.
Maybe teacher she sent incorrectly, like maybe 7.1 to 7.15. I see it's starting from 7.1 only. Like,
Yeah, they were like I look for it on the online everywhere, but like it's from 7.1 till 7.5 or 7.6 only.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
If you could on a high level just revise the topics for him,
Mhm.
or if you want, you can give him some sample tests.
Okay, okay. So he has already done all the questions from the exercise book, right?
Yeah. He has already done, like I taught him everything. I just revised him. From your side also, you can just give him.
Okay. Okay. So what I will be doing, I'll be doing some high order thinking skill questions. Okay. These are high
Okay.
order thinking skill. Hot here stands for high order thinking skills questions. So these kind of questions we are going to do. Also, there are some NCERT exemplar questions that we can do from this chapter fraction. You like so have you heard about NCERT exemplar book? Other than NCERT, there is one another book called as NCERT exemplar.
Okay.
NCERT exemplar. It is particularly recommended for those students now if they want to do some good quality questions. Once they have finished with NCERT book, then they can do some questions from NCERT exemplar. So this book
Uh-huh.
has got some standard questions. Okay. So like you can find it online also. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So first we will do some questions from this and then we'll be taking up few high order thinking skill questions as well.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Mhm. So that is the thing.
Only, yeah, one I found him was there
Hmm.
is one on example on page 108. Maybe like, no. I think that's different chapter. Like, yeah, no problem. That should
Okay.
be fine. Like, thank you.
Okay. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, Nafis. Let's do some questions then. All right. So I'm going to write some questions here. Let's say we have a question like this is the given fraction to us. These are the following options: 40 upon 50, 12 upon 15, 16 upon 20, and D1 is 9 upon 15. So out of these, which fraction is not equal to 4 upon 5? The question is that the fraction which is not equal to 4 upon 5. So out of these, which one is not equal to 4 upon 5? We have learned about equivalent fractions now, right?
Yes.
Where the numerator and denominator looks different, but actually all the fractions, once simplified, they have the same value. Remember, like we have the example of 2 upon 4. Whether write 4 upon 8, whether write 6 upon 12, all of them are actually having the same value. Because once simplified, 2 upon 4 after simplified, how can I write it? After simplification?
2 into 2 and 4 into 4. 4
No,
into
no,
2.
no. After simplification, like when we write down the fraction in its simplest form.
Yes.
Remember, जब हम fractions को simplest form में लिखते हैं, there what do we need to do? We basically divide the numerator and the denominator by its HCF.
Yes.
So HCF of 2 and 4 is how much?
2 and 4.
Is 2 now?
Yes.
So 2 divided by 2, what remains? Nothing, like 1 remains now.
Yes.
4 divided by 2, 2 remains
2.
here, right?
Yes.
So this is 1 upon 2. HCF of 4 and 8 is 4,
4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8.
right? So 1 upon 2. And for this, HCF is
6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12.
right? So that is 1 upon 2. So all these were actually the equivalent fractions. Once they were simplified, they give us gives us the same value 1 upon 2. Hence, they were actually equal. So basically what we are going to do, we will find out the equivalent fraction out of these now, right?
Yes.
And the question is saying which one of them is not equal to 4 upon 5, right? So first we will find which one of them are actually equal to 4 upon 5. Understood it? Okay, so take your time and try to solve it.
Yes. Sir, D is not equal.
Very good, very good. Okay, because if we have to, if you were to compare 4 upon 5 and 9 upon 5, so after multiplying 5 with 3, like if we are trying to find a equivalent fraction by multiplying numerator and denominator by 3, so that should give us 12 upon 15, but here it's 9 upon 15 now. So thereby this is the right option. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, let's take another question. Question number 2, you have to tell me that which of the fraction is the smallest one. So which of the following fraction is the smallest? So your options are 11 upon 9, B 11 upon 7, C 11 upon 10, and D1 is 11 upon 6. Yeah. Which one of them is the smallest?
11 by 10.
11 upon 10. Very good. That is correct. Okay. Take another question. Let's take two fractions. 8 upon 15. Sorry, 8 upon 45. Let's take this number. And let us take 16 upon 89. All right. Now you need to fill this box. Fill with
So
either
we have to compare.
greater, like
Yeah.
we need to compare it basically.
Yeah. Sir, we don't have to take out its LCM.
See, this, like the denominators are big numbers here, right? So we
Yes.
can use some smaller methods, like we can use some shortcut methods. So for such type of questions where finding the LCM will take so much of time, so what we can do, take this number, take the numerator of the first fraction and the denominator of the second fraction. Okay, so you multiply 8 times 89. Okay, now 8 is multiplied by 89. On the other hand, we write down, we multiply 45 by 16. So here we write down 16 multiplied by 45. So 8 times 89 is going to give us how much?
8 times 89.
Uh-huh. Try to do it in the mind rather than using pen and paper. Can I write 89 is 80 plus 9?
80 plus.
80 plus 9. Try to do such
Yes.
calculations in your mind. Okay, now try to practice and you will be perfect at it. So 8 times 80 is 640. 8 times 9 is 72.
Yes.
So 640 plus 72 will be how much?
640 plus.
Hmm?
712.
712. Very good. Okay. Now 16 times 445. In the same manner, we can do this one also, right?
Yes.
So 16 times 40 plus 5. So 16 times 40 is how much?
16 times 40, 160. No. So,
16 fours are how much? 16 fours are
16 for the. Wait, sir. Sir, I'm coming. Just a few seconds.
okay, okay. Yes.
Yes.
So basically, I was telling you, like in the shortcut method, you can multiply the numbers. Okay, now 16
Yes.
fours are going to be 64, and then write down the 0.
64, yeah.
640. And 16 fives are how much?
Yes.
16 fives. 16 multiplied by 5. We multiplied 16 by 40 and we have written this. Now we will multiply 16 by 5. So that's going to be how much?
60. No, sorry. Is 60.
16 fives are
80.
80. So 640 plus 80 is going to be 720 now, right?
Yes.
So clearly out of the two, which one is bigger? 720 now? That is bigger,
Yes.
clearly. Okay. So this number is clearly bigger than the two numbers which we are having here. So thereby, we are going to see over here that the second fraction, that 16 upon 89, is going to be bigger. Okay. 8 upon 89, it is lying this side. 16 upon 45, it is lying on this side. on the side of the fraction 16 upon 89. So 720 is bigger. So thereby the fraction 16 upon 89 is bigger than this one. You getting it or not?
Yes, I'm getting.
Okay, now. Okay, let's do a few more questions. Suppose you have the following fraction. Let us say that some fractions are written here. Suppose 7 upon 5, 15 upon 20, 13 upon 33, and the D1 is 27 upon 28. So you have to tell me which of these is the simplest fraction. Which of the following is in the lowest form? Yeah.
We have to.
We have to find out which one is in the simplest form, in the lowest form.
Hmm.
Lowest form means that it cannot be reduced further. You cannot divide it further.
A.
That is
7 by.
okay. And is there any more? Which of these?
20
Which of these?
D.
D1.
Yes.
Okay. D1, A1, and is there any more?
13.
Exactly, 13 upon 33. So all of these were in the lowest form. Only 15 upon 20 is not in the lowest form, right?
Yes.
Okay, na? Good. Then take one more question that suppose you have the examples. Options are 6 upon 8, 12 upon 16, 15 upon 25 is written, and let's say 18 upon 24. So out of A, B, C, and the D1, tell me which of the following is not equal to the others?
Not equal.
Is not equal to the others.
15 by 25. C.
15 upon 25 is not equal to others. Very good.
A. 6 by 8.
No, there's only one which is
Okay,
not equal to the others. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because 6 upon 8, 12 upon 16, and 18 upon 24. What is common between them?
Yes, sir.
What is common between them? How are they related? I'm asking how are they related? This one, and this one. How are they related?
Because they can be divided.
No, that is not the thing. Even 15 upon 25 can be divided further, no?
Yes.
So why I'm not picking it? My question again was that which of the following is not equal to the others? Your answer is correct, but the reasoning is not correct. The reason we should know. Look over here. 6 upon 8, 12 upon 16, and 18 upon 24. All of them are equivalent fractions, no?
Yes.
These were the equivalent fractions. But 15 upon 25 is not the equivalent fraction. Okay? Do one thing, write down the equivalent fraction of 6 upon 8. Write down.
Twelve by 16.
Hmm.
12 by 16.
Okay, and more?
And which one?
For 6
12.
upon 8, tell me a few more equivalent fractions of 6 upon 8.
Yeah.
One of the equivalent fraction you have written, 12 upon 16. Like now you can multiply the numerator and denominator by 3 now.
18 by 24.
18 by 24, right? So in the given question, these are mentioned now, 6 upon 8, 12 upon 16 to 18 upon 24. All of these are equivalent fractions, right?
Yes.
Well, can we ever get 15 upon 25?
No.
No. So that is the thing. Hope you're getting all these things, right?
Yes.
Okay. Take a question that if 5 upon 8 equals to 20 upon p, 20 upon p, then value of p is what? Value of p is equal to what? what should come in place of P? Basically, which number will replace P? I'm going to write down few numbers here, whether it's going to be 23, whether it's going to be 2, 32, or whether it is 16. Try to do it. If not, if you won't be able to solve, I'm going to solve it here. Okay, so try to solve it first.
Sir, I can't understand.
Okay, take another example. All right, take another example. Suppose a question like 7 upon 4 is written here, and 4 upon k is written here. So what should the letter k be replaced with? Suppose
7.
the
No,
options
no,
are
no, no.
4, it's 7, let's say it is 3, or let's say it is 11. These are the given options. So always keep this thing in mind, that if you have a fraction, if two fractions are given in the following manner, like suppose numerator 1 upon denominator 1 equals to numerator 2 upon denominator 2. Like two fractions are written here. And when you understand now, numerator of the first fraction, denominator of the first fraction, and 2 means numerator of the second fraction. Okay. So always keep this thing in mind, that numerator of the first fraction multiplied by the denominator of second fraction is going to be equal to the numerator of second fraction multiplied by denominator of the first fraction. You understood this thing or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Okay. So in this case, this 7, this is n1. Can I say this is n1? This is d1.
Yes.
This is n2, and this is d2.
Yes.
Let's put it in the given thing, in the given pattern, in the given formula, basically. So after putting it, can I write in place of n1, I should write 7 here, right? In place of d2, what is written in the question? It's k, no? So let's write
Yes.
k. Now in place of n2, what should be written? Tell me.
And 2. Okay. 4.
N2, it's 4 now.
And
As for d1,
4.
d1 is 4, right?
Yes.
So d1 is actually 4 over here. Getting it? So just 1 minute. A little correction would be needed over here. In place of 7, no? We will replace it with 8. Okay. We're going to replace it with 8. So here we're going to write 8. All right. And in the option also, we will do some slight changes. Let's say we have written the numbers like 2 and let's say 5. Okay. So now what we are seeing here, that this is 8 times k. Okay.
Yes.
Everything is same. I have just changed the number 7 to 8. And here it's basically n2 multiplied by d1, numerator of the second fraction multiplied by the denominator of the first fraction. So that is 4 times 4, and here it is 8 times k. So this is going to be 16, and this is 8 times k. So 8 should be multiplied by what number? So I get 16. Like if this side is 16, this side is also going to be same.
Yes.
So in place of k, I am going to write it basically
2.
16 upon 8. That is going to be 2.
Yes.
So option number C is correct. Understood this thing or not?
Yes.
So same thing has to be followed in the previous question also. Okay. So try to solve it. Also, just hold on for a minute. There was
Yes.
one more way to understand this question. This was the method which we have understood. Another method
Yes.
was that the fraction given to us was 8 upon 4, equals to 4 upon k, right?
Yes.
Now, if I were to divide 8 by 2, I will get 4 now.
Yes.
So if I'm dividing the numerator by 2, so I will divide the denominator also by 2 now.
Yes.
So 8 divided by 2 is giving me 4. So 4 divided by 2 is going to give me how much?
4 divided by 2.
Obviously
2.
2 now.
Yes.
So the value of k could have been found out in this manner also. K is equals to 2. Understood it now?
Yes.
So both the methods are correct. We can use whichever we want. So find the answer for this question.
Mm. Yes.
Also, you know that equivalent fractions are found out by not only dividing but multiplying also, right now? Both
Yes.
multiplication and division can be used. Okay.
Yes.
By the way, Nafis, why do you wear cap in the class? Take it out. Let the scalp breathe. Okay, now you should let your like there are so many tiny pores present in the skin also. That also needs to breathe. Okay, now
Yes.
better now.
Sir, I couldn't understand.
Okay, let me help you then. Look over here. Basically, we are going to do the same thing in this one also. Okay. Let me make some space over here first of all. Okay, let me use a fresh page. So, what was the fraction? It was 8
For the
5 upon 8 equals to 20 upon p, right? We need to find what is the value of p going to be. Okay. Okay. Now you know this na n1 times d2 equals to n2 times d1, right? So
yes.
what is n1 here?
And 1 5
5. D2 is
D2.
Mhm.
D2 is
P
P.
no
Yes.
P, and n2 is
And N2 is 20.
20 and d1 is
8.
8. Very good. So 5 times p, that is going to be here. It is 160. So by what number should
Yes.
5 be multiplied so we get 160? Look at the
Um,
given options: 23, 2, 32, and 16.
yeah.
Huh? So rather than putting all the values from the option in the place of p, how about I simply write it as 160? P5 here was in multiplication with p. We will send it to the other side. So whenever you change the position of a number from one side to the other side, so it changes. Like here, if it is being multiplied, once it goes to this side, it will go in division with it. So 160 now divided by 5. So quickly divide it and tell me the answer quickly.
32.
Obviously 32.
Yes.
So hence the right option is this.
32. Yes.
Understood this type of question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, take few more questions. Suppose some fractions have been written. Mm, okay, this kind of question we did moments ago. No? Let's take another question. Suppose 5 upon 7, option number A. Option number B is 5 upon 6. Option number C is 5 upon 9. And option number D is 5 upon 8. So you have to tell me which is the greatest fraction out of these.
Greatest.
Repeat again.
Greatest fraction.
Yeah, which is the greatest fraction out of these?
5 by 7. No, sorry, 5 by 6.
Okay, explain why it is the greatest.
Because if we take in equivalent fraction,
These are not equivalent fractions. Who told you these are equivalent fractions? No. Equivalent fractions by definition means that the fractions whose numerators and denominators are different, but their value is same.
yes.
Okay, I'll be giving you a few more minutes, seconds. Remember, we had learned different rules in the previous class.
Yes.
How do we compare when the numerators are same? How do we compare the fractions when denominators are same? Different cases we have learned. No? In this case, what is same? In the given options, you can clearly see that all the. Tell me.
If the given options
Numerators are same or different?
numerators are same.
Okay, same. So if all the numerators are same and their denominators are different, so in order to compare them, in order to find out which is the greatest fraction, like did you did you revise anything from the notes or not, Nafis? No. If you would have revised it now, there you will find the statement was written there that if the numerators are same, so then we compare the denominator. So the fraction with the smallest denominator is the greatest fraction. The fraction with the smallest denominator will be the greatest. So which one here?
5 by 6.
5.6, no? Okay. Do one thing. Write down this important statement. When we compare fractions with fractions with same numerators but different denominator, then the fraction with the smallest denominator is the greatest. Also, just to remind you about this, look here. While we had learned about the comparison of the fractions, no? When you will revisit your notes, Nafis, look over here. When we compare the like fractions, look over here. Read this statement, comparing unlike fractions, and read the given statement. When you
Same
have
numerator, in this case, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater than the other.
right. So we
Yes.
had these unlike fractions, but same numerator is there. So the one with the smaller denominator is the greater one. Okay, it is important that you keep revisiting your notes time to time. Okay, now those notes are very much important for you.
Yes, sir. I had reviews, so I had to
Okay, no
focus.
worries. No worries. Okay, do one thing, write down this statement quickly. Write it down quickly. Now we have another question. What is sum of 4 upon 17 and 15 upon 17? Let me give you some options as well. Like you have 19 upon 17, you have 11 upon 17. Option number C, you have got 19 upon 34. And option number D, let's say you have got 2 upon 17.
Sir, finished.
Finished?
I should
Do
do
the
this
question.
question.
Yeah, do this.
Sir, in question 1, A1 is correct.
That is
A
19 upon 17, right?
17 years.
Very good. Now you will have to state whether it is true or false. Okay, I'm going to write a statement, true or false. So the statement is that sum of two fraction is always a fraction. Is it true or false?
What sum of fraction?
Two fraction. Sum of two fractions is always a fraction.
True.
Okay. If you're saying true, so I have taken two fractions, 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 2. What is half and half equal to? When we
Uh,
add the half of two things, we get the whole thing now.
yes.
So that's 2 upon 2, or basically 2 upon 2 is same as 1 now.
Yes.
So 1 is not a fraction.
Oh, yes. So false.
So it is false now. We can
Yes.
have several other examples also to justify this. So thereby it is actually false. Understood it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Tell me about this thing also. Like suppose if you have the given numbers like this. Like tell me 16 upon 25. I'm saying it's greater than 13 upon 25. Is the statement true or false?
True.
It is not, right?
No.
Okay. Now we had learned about comparison of the fractions as well. Okay, no? So say you have got 11 upon 16 and 14 upon 15. So you need to fill the blanks either with this symbol, either with this, okay, or either with the equal to sign. So that's question number 1. Take question number 2, that is 8 upon 15, and here it is 95 upon 14. Do these two questions as of now.
Yes.
You know that there are two methods that can be used here.
Yes, sir.
One is by making them equivalent fractions by making their denominator same.
Yes.
Another method, you understand now what I have told you?
Yes.
Remember the questions moments ago we have done? We multiply these two
Yes.
and these two. Whichever is going to be bigger, so that fraction is going to be bigger. Just for instance, let me give you another question. Let's suppose you have got 9 upon 13 and you have got 14 upon 5.
Yes.
So we need to find which of the fraction is bigger. So the simple method I can do, I can multiply 9 with 5.
Yes.
And here I can multiply 14 with 13. So 9 5s are 45. 45 is lying to the side of this fraction 9 upon 13 now.
Yes.
And 14 upon multiplied by 13 is going to be how much?
14 by 13.
Do the method which I told you. Break down 13 into 10 plus 3.
Yes.
14 will be multiplied by 10, that is 140. And then 40 will be multiplied by 3, that is 42. 140 plus 42, that is going to be
182.
182. 182 is lying to which side? To which fraction? It's lying to the side of 14 upon 5 now. So which
Yes.
fraction is going to be bigger?
14.
14 upon 5.
Yes.
So this method is quite easy, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can use this also. Okay, now solve it quickly.
Sir, should I say the first answer?
Mhm.
14 by 15.
Is greater or smaller?
Greater.
Greater, very good.
Sir, 95 by no, so
Mhm.
sir, 95 by 14 is greater.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, now write the fraction 3 upon 4 with denominator as 44.
So we have to multiply by 11. So the answer will be 33 by 44.
33 upon 44. Very good. That's correct. Now do this question also. Grip size of a tennis racket is 11 9 upon 80 centimeter. So you need to express this size as an improper fraction.
Yes. Answer is 889 by 80
Well done. That is 889 upon 80 centimeter. Well
centimeter.
done. Good. Suppose another question is that 1/3 of the cup is filled with milk, suppose. 1/3 is filled with milk. So the question is that if a cup is filled with if a cup is 1/3 full of milk, so what part of the cup is still to be filled by milk to make it full? Like this much part is left empty now, right?
Yes.
This much part is left empty. It can still be filled with the milk. So how much part is left empty, which you have to answer? Let me write down the question for convenience. So a cup is 1/3 full of milk, full of milk. What part of the cup is still to be filled by milk? By milk to make it full. Do you drink milk or not? You know, Fiz?
Yes.
You know? Good. So find it out. A question of similar nature we have actually done in the batch.
Um,
That question where the water tank example we had, remember?
mm, oh, sir, I couldn't understand.
Okay, do you remember anything I did told you about the number 1?
Um,
If something is completely full, you take whole of the thing. So that is represented by the number 1. No?
yes.
Remember once again, suppose I have given you pizza, okay? And I have told you to eat all of it. Although it is divided into 4 slices, but all 4 slices you have to eat, right? Now, if I were to write down it in the form of fraction, so how am I going to write it? 4/4 simply, no?
Yes.
Right? So 4/4 is 1, no? So you ate the
Yes.
complete pizza, no? Right? Now, suppose if this glass of the milk were to be full, if this were to be completely full, so if I have to represent this, how can I represent this in terms of numbers? In mathematics, how I going to represent it? By the
Mm,
number 1, no?
yes.
Right? By the number 1. Because 1
Yes.
represents the complete uh, thing, basically, the whole thing.
Yes.
Understood this actually?
Yes.
Okay. So this would be the complete full glass, right? And earlier, like in the question, 1/3 of the cup is filled with milk. So this much portion is left empty now. If
Yes.
it were to be completely filled with milk, it would be 1 now. So if I subtract 1/3 from 1, will I not get this much of portion that is still empty? Tell me if you have actually understood or you are finding it confusing.
Finding it confusing.
Finding it confusing. Okay. Look again. Say that this is the glass of milk here. And this can be completely filled with milk like this. In terms of number, if I have to represent this, how am I going to represent this?
1.
1, no? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, as per in the question, it is saying that the cup like is filled 1/3 of the cup is filled with milk. Like only this much is filled with milk, right? So this much portion is empty now. Suppose I'm using the yellow color to show the empty portion. The cup, this much portion is empty, right?
Yes.
So suppose if I were to take out this much portion from this, look over here. If I were to take this much portion from this, like if I were to take this much portion, so I will be
Yes.
left with this much now,
Yes.
the empty portion of the glass, and this is going to be
Yes.
same as this now.
Yes.
So this much is 1/3, basically 1/3.
And yes.
So from the whole thing, from this whole thing, I'm going to take out 1/3. So the whole thing is represented by 1. Remember,
1.
you're
1.
actually getting it now.
Yes. 1. We have to minus it by 1.
We have to subtract 1/3 from it. We have to take out 1/3. So thereby this will give me the empty portion. Empty portion of the class. That is what we need to find. So that is going to be 1/3. Now here's a little bit of problem. Like this is the whole number. This is natural number. This is a fraction.
Yes.
So what I can do, I can write down this also as fraction. No issue.
Yes.
So now what I can do, I can convert this into like fractions, right?
Yes.
So that's going to be 3/3. You understood
Yes.
what we have did here, no? Right?
Yes.
So now this is 3 minus 1, that is 2, and the
2.
denominator is same.
Yes.
So this is 2/3. Understood
Yes.
it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then so that's it for today's class.
Love is.
Allah Hafiz.